Welcome to Red Hook. Welcome to the Waterfront Museum, and welcome to the barge. We're on a boat that is 109 years old. It used to work for the Lehigh Valley Railroad, thus the name on the side. And it carried cargo between the ships that docked in the island port of New York Harbor. And it carried goods across the river to behind the Statue of Liberty, where those rail lines then went out into the Lehigh Valley near Bethlehem, Allentown. Their rails also went as far north as Buffalo and as far south as Philadelphia. This barge was built in 1914 at a time when New York City was poised to become the largest port in the world. Train cars don't float. Trains come only to the mainland, which is across the river in another state called New Jersey. So the only way that you could get goods from the ships, there's no bridges, no tunnels. So the only way that you could unload a ship full of rice and wheat and flour and sugar and spices and all those wonderful things that we don't want to get wet was to load them onto a barge like this, a lighter. So part of the lighterage era, tug and barge era, shifted goods from the ships over to the mainland there in Jersey and then disseminated all of those goods throughout America. So a ship would come into pier. It could load onto the pier side, but also it could unload its cargo onto the water side, the water highway, and shift goods 300 tons at a time. Stevedores, longshoremen, hundreds of thousands of them working here in the New York Harbor. At one time, with those 13 railroads that served the port of New York, there was 5,500 barges crisscrossing the harbor between the piers and the railroad. Of those 5,500, there was about 1,300 that was your covered deckhouse barge, like the one you see here. Each of the lines had about 100 of these covered barges. That all became no longer necessary when we started using containerization. Those boxes that come off of the ship, the ships that go under the Bayonne Bridge now carry 24,000 boxes on them. They're lifted up by an electromagnet with some guy that's really handy with a joystick, and he loads them onto the back of a truck and across the bridges and the tunnels, and they've made it quite effective and quite easy. That meant that this barge was destined to be a derelict. Like the paintings of the vestiges of the New York Harbor that you see here over here done by Jim St. Clair. And I paid $500 for it. 29 years old, never run a power tool in my life. I'd been a clown and a juggler. Now I can put fool on my resume. Had no idea what I was doing. But you gotta love the fool. The fool is the person that may try what nobody else might do, for whatever reason that might be. And the kids that come here with our school group, I always tell them, if it matters to you, then it matters. Hands down. Doesn't matter if anybody else cares about it or nobody is even supporting you. If you like to draw, if you like to sing, if you like to do whatever crazy thing it is that you find yourself that you enjoy. If it matters to you, then it matters. Tonight matters a lot. I'm really glad to see such a wonderful crowd here. So I ask you to please enjoy, make sure your phones are off, but please put your hands together and enjoy ORCA!
Ladies and gentlemen, creatures of the sand, sky and sea, it's not really my pleasure to welcome you here tonight, but whatever, you're here. Hope you had an easy migration. Coming to you now, a migratory beast in his own right. It's the amazing, hair-raising, stargazing, the one, the only, Gordon the ORCA. Wait, oh my gosh, is that sushi on stage? I love sushi. Oh. I don't know what you're looking at. I'm just a janitor. No, reminds me. You know us janitors, tank cleaning, water cooling, the occasional sweep atop the trash can. Oh, pish posh. Orcas need food to grow, but this one's about to grow a lot. And I can get hungry too, you know. Does anyone have any soy sauce? No? Anywho, one quick note. You lot right here, paying the big bucks for your front row seats? Yes, hello. You're in the splash zone. I know, lucky you, right? Unfortunately, we sort of ran out of ponchos last Tuesday. Budget cuts. So instead of making you pay any more, I've got something even better for you. At any point during the show, any one of you can come up here and press this big red button. Seriously, I mean it. Why don't you give it a whirl? Come on, give it a whirl. Yeah, okay, give it a whirl. Not right now. No, what are you thinking? You think this is all about you? Of course you do. No, I've changed my mind. You're all banished from hitting the buttons. Yeah, okay? All right. No button for you. Sorry. Sounds pretty exciting, no? The best thing that can ever happen ever? Yeah, terrible. Sorry. Anywho, I'm sure you're all excited. And I know I'm standing in the way of that. So, let's get on with it. The life story of Gordon the Orca whale, from his very beginning to his very end. Enjoy!
I'm Gordon. I'm 4 days old. 1 minute I was in Mama's room, now whoop, I hear my mama says I'm the one of the litter because I only weigh 400 pounds and I'm only 6 feet long. Okay, 5 feet 8 inches, but I swear my dorsal fin makes me look bigger. We are orcas, the apex predators of the ocean. That means we number 1. How? We are smart and emotionally intelligent as human beings and chimpanzees. And we can... and we can feel joy and anger and sadness. And we speak our own languages and we play our own games. My favorite game is called Eat All the Krill That You Can. We are all part of this great thing called life, and life seems pretty cool so far. I think I'm too young to feel any of that joy or anger or sadness. It all just seems pretty cool. My parents, they take care of me. The whole pot, they all know my name, except they call me We're not supposed to swim alone, us orcas. We are a very communal species. Number one, because we stay as one. That means everybody look the same, everybody swim the same. But to be honest, I don't think I am the same. I don't know why, but I feel, I don't know, different. My first day here, I didn't know what night was, so when the sun fell, I got all scared of the darkness and I swam up and up and up to try and see what was going on. And all of a sudden I shot out of the water and it was quiet and I was alone. I never seen anything like it. I not seen much, just a teeny fish, sea trash and other whales, but still. But there was the moon, shining like the biggest sand dollar in the whole world, just for me. And all those pretty stars, twinkling and winking at me. And I thought, that's where I want to be. Not down here with orcas, up there, with the stars. I don't know how, but I'm pretty sure it will happen. Everything else I say I do, I've done. Eat krill, make a poo, do a backflip, right? See, I nailed it. The other thing I love to do is sing. And us orcas, we sing pretty well with our echolation and all. When we swim, we sing together in a beautiful orchestra. Oh, that's where the word comes from. Orchestra. I love singing with them, but sometimes I imagine standing front and center. Spotlight on me. My name in lights. According to Mama, humans have a word for this. They call it a rock star. A rock star. Just like my wish. But Mama says, we are not rock stars. We are all a very small part in the orchestra. We only sound good when everyone sings their parts together. But I want to be a rock star. I already started writing my own songs and singing them to the stars and the anemones. They seem to really like them. Oh, you guys want to hear the first song I ever wrote? Okay, I sing. I'm an orca, orca baby. Am I scared of what life has in store? Sure. No. Maybe. But with fins that can swim and a tail that can swim, I know everything will be okay. Oh, everything will be Did I scare you? I'm not the same little infant orca anymore. Nah, I am 8 and I am terrifying. My teeth are sharper, my dorsal fin is longer. I am becoming an apex predator. I am becoming a killer, an ender of life. Let's go! I'm just so hungry all the time. Everything I see, I eat. Fish, walrus, seal, sea lion, squid. Oh, I just love squid. Oh, it's just so delicious. I love to go hunting with Mama, but she's always busy managing the pod. And Papa says it's important I stop singing to the anemones and start making friends. So I've been hanging out with these other orca boys. Their names are Jake, Jack, Jordan, Jimmy John, and Carlos Orlando with the Cruz. His parents saw him up from a southern clan a few years ago. Anyway, we're pretty tight. Don't laugh at my friend. We call ourselves the Pod Squad because we are the coolest squad in the whole pod, and everybody knows that if you mess with one of us, you mess with all of us. That's for life. Number one, because we stay as one. Let's go! I'm not really sure where we're going, but they always say let's go, so I say it too. The Pod Squad like to do all these really daring things like rip the brothers off those human boats, or sniff the trash and feel really woozy, or blink those boats with their heads. We're not supposed to get too close to humans. Personally, I prefer to play seal ball.
Oh my gosh, it's time to play seal ball. What an amazing game. Catch a seal, hunt a seal, keep the seal in the air. You're doing a terrible job. Come on, you gotta keep it in the air. Isn't this amazing? Come on, you're doing great.
Except the Pod Squad are too cool for seal ball. Once, Carlos said he was too scared when Jake wanted to bunk this massive cruise ship. So Jake called him a pussy. And everyone stopped inviting him. I don't know what a pussy is. I don't know whether it's like octopussy or something, but I don't know. Yeah, no. I know I don't want to be one. Nuh-uh. No matter how scared I am, I always do what everybody else does. Number one, because we stay as one. Besides, I like being liked by the Pod Squad. It makes me feel good. Makes me feel strong. At night, I still dream about life up there. I haven't told any of my friends about my songs. They're all too cool for singing. They never sing with the orchestra, and they laugh at anyone who does. What if they think my songs are stupid, or they call me a pussy? I don't think singing about how you feel makes you a pussy, unless being a pussy is revealing who you truly are, which for some reason is a bad thing. I don't know, I'm only 8 after all. For now, I just stick to singing to the stars and anemones. They're the only ones who don't judge those anemones. They just float and stare and dance, waving back and forth like my biggest fans. It's too bad because I really think my song would be liked by my friends. Maybe one day. But for now it's just for you. I'm a killer at the pattern. Better watch out when we attack. We'll fight you, we'll bite you, we'll have ourselves a snack. An unlimited fish buffet. No, if I ride and die with Pod Squad, then everything will be Girls. Have you guys? Have you guys heard of girls? Girls are like really confused confusing. Like on the one flipper, they're like really pretty, and they smell like fresh coral, and they make my dorsal stand all tall and fuzzy. But on the other, they're like really scary. Like 1 second, I'm an apex predator, a 13-year-old murderer of every mollusk in my path. But then a pretty orca girl swims over, and I may as well be that mollusk, closed up so tight not even seawater can come close to me. I don't even know what happened. It was like one day, girls couldn't care less. Just a couple of high-pitched notes in the orchestra. But the next day, I do anything, everything for a pretty orca girl to just smile at me. Except the podswat are too cool for girls. And at least I think. I'm not really sure where we stand in the whole matter. Like, Jake and Jimmy John, they're like so mean to them, and they nip at their tails when they're migrating, they steal their seal when we're hunting, and they make them feel so bad for singing in the orchestra. I don't get it. No matter what, they always swim on back and play fight with Jake and Jimmy John like it's some awful game, and no one has taught me the rules. And then on the other flipper, like Jack and Jordan, still think girls are lame and want to focus on boinking boats with their heads, which I also don't get because girls are like really pretty. Carlos and I just float there and wave. We don't know what else to do. Sometimes they wave back, but then they swim on and play fight with Jake and Jimmy John. One day, I'm gonna find my perfect orca pair. Usually us orcas, we don't mate for life, but not me. When I find her, we won't play fight. We'll be too busy laughing at each other's jokes, splitting seal platter for two, traversing the open ocean, flipper and flipper, building beautiful orca duets. She'll be exceptional and she'll think I'm exceptional, and I'll prove it when I sing her this song. I think I'm getting better. I keep having all of these, what were they called? Emotions. And the more I don't talk about them with my friends, the more I need to sing them to the stars and anemones. To be a star. Oh, maybe my perfect pair is waiting for me up there, and when I get there, she'll say, finally, Gordon, what took you so long? And I'll say something really clever like, no, that's not clever. The longer the journey, the bigger the reward, my love. Love. I want to feel love. I want to ditch the pod squad, ditch the orchestra, ditch the world and sing. I'm in love, orca love. I just want to put you in a bottle pop. Orca love. With this feeling I'm reeling, I hope that you'll stay. And then everything will be okay. Oh, everything will be No, Gordon, you're a big boy now. You're 18, you're fully grown, even if you're fully grown is only 2/3 the size of Jake and Jordan. And you do not care about them anymore. It's not like they ever cared about you. It was supposed to be my first greeting ceremony. In the orchestra's tradition, all the orca boys and all the orca girls swim down into the depths, getting closer and closer until their blowhole to blowhole, and everyone sings and dances and then rubs fins. And, well, I wouldn't know what happens next because I turn up to where Jake and Jordan told me we meet. I'm so excited. My first greeting ceremony. What's supposed to be the best day of my life. So I arrive early and I don't see anything apart from these big, far-off objects that look like orcas, sort of. So I wait. And then it happens.
Oh, Gordon, you cute little seal! You'll never be anything! You better watch out, you stupid piece of trash!
There were all my friends, surrounding me, trapping me. You should have heard them laugh.
Ah, Gordon, you beta fish! You know when you hunt you're supposed to catch things? Catch this! Oh.
Even Carlos, pussy little Carlos, who I stood up for when Jake stopped inviting him, who I comforted when the girls made fun of him, who I trusted and showed my songs to. Even Carlos.
Do you want to hear an impression? I'm Gordon. I play the music for the stars, my true love. You pussy!
Carlos stole my songs and showed them to the other boys. Boy, did they laugh. When I told Mama and Papa what happened, they already knew. Why do you insist on bringing so much attention to yourself, Gordon? Maybe it's a sign to put this rock star fantasy thing to rest. Now the whole orchestra laughs when I swim by. The wailing whale, they call me. I can feel them glaring, mocking. I should have just stuck to singing to the stars and then I... No, let them make fun. I'm leaving. I'm leaving and I'm gonna make them regret the day they ever betrayed Gordon the Rockstar. I don't need anyone. I never needed anyone. I still have my music. I still have my stars. And now, I'm on my own into a new life I've never known.
That's Sinatra. You Gordon? Get out of here, mate. You've had your fun.
How hard can life be all alone in the sea when you're so low you can't swim astray? Sometime real soon they'll be singing my song, saying everything will be okay. Hey, everything will be okay.
Yeah, good job.
I've done that like a million times now, hoping the invisible wall won't be there, but every time, there it is. I'm not supposed to live like this. I'm a 21-year-old orc. I'm in my prime, built for the open ocean, for orchestration and predation, not isolation, not... God. Yeah, they make me dance. Every day, hundreds more humans come and press their faces against my invisible wall and gawk as I shake and flap. Then they give me cake.
It's more food than I could ever ask for. But I don't understand why they don't just kill me like normal apex predators. Just put me out of my misery for ever wanting to exist beyond the orchestra in the first place. I miss my mama. My papa. I miss the longer afternoons swimming side by side. I miss the pod squad. Awful as they were, I try not to think whether they miss me too. I thought it'd be so easy, you know? Ocean domination. A life of stars. Just so stupid, I just didn't know only humans. Humans. They all seem so sad, just sitting around waiting for their food to appear, which somehow it always does. And when their kids play, they don't roughhouse or anything, they just stare at these little black things they hold in their weird little flippers, and sometimes they point them at me. And they flash really brightly, and it makes me all scared. Nothing happens. Yeah. The worst thing about humans is they have no stars. In this new mini ocean, surrounded by whatever this is, with all the food, I still look up at nights. Now I see nothing. Just a black sky that isn't even that black. When they were taking me, I thought this was my moment, my becoming of stardom. But no shining glory, no perfect pair, nothing. Truly nothing, just me, myself, and my invisible wall. And so alone. So very alone. God. I hate it all, I hate it all. It's a well of a world, it awaits your fall. I'm all out of luck, I'm feeling like fuck. Nothing is going my way. I need something, anything, to know everything will be all. Ow! Ow! I'm just trying to sing my song, okay? Everything will be all. Ah! I hate it here. I hate you. I hate. Have you guys ever had tranquilizer before? This stuff different, man. Nasty Josh got nothing on this stuff. The humans, the human star is not doing too well when I stopped doing the dance and tried to eat them. So they gave me this little prick, and I do not know how long it's been, but guess what? I do not care. Life is fine. Life is... I can't think of too many other good words right now. Whoops. Have you ever seen an apex predator with two flippers that can't win a fight with his own tail? I'll give you a little hint. Standing right here. Nah, that's not me anymore. Killer whale, joke. The only thing I've been able to kill are the damn voices inside of my head that got me here in the first place. Telling me I'd get up there. Yeah, fat chance. Nah, twice a day, morning and evening, I float right on up to the starry heavens, right here in my own little head, and let you in on a little secret. It's more glorious than I ever could have imagined. But there was this one time I was doing the dance, all tranquil up, really feeling it. Sometimes, if I do a better job, they give me an extra dose or two. So, to finish things off, I leap out of the water, high above my tank, just like Mama taught me to do when we were hunting seal pups. And there, just outside of the tank, I saw my face. Not a frowning little orca anymore. I used to see in my invisible wall when I banged my head into the glass. Nah, there I was, Gordon the orca, all grown up, smiling. Oh, and here's the best part. It wasn't just my face. It was me on top of a star. Right there for everyone to see. I had got my star. Not a rock star, but hey, I do a little dancing, I get all this food, the humans cheer for me. It's like almost the same thing, right? Right? Sure, it doesn't stop that gripping feeling inside of my chest, that ice cold, colder than the bottom of the Arctic terror, that I am nothing. That I'll never be more than nothing, and that life could care less about me, but hey, that's what tranquilizer's for, right? Yeah. I'm as high as I could be. So long, SeaWorld, I'm swimming psychodelically. Towards my cell, I'm no longer my hell. I'm growing fonder every day. As long as you give me that shit. Then everything I said, give me that shit. What? What do you mean we're out of that shit? Nah, man, illegal! What do you mean illegal? Come on! I know you got more on you. If you don't give it to me, I'm gonna. I don't really know what happened. I remember leaping out of the water, high above my tank, reaching out for my star. I remember crashing down hard, slamming into the cold, unforgiving floor. And all those other sea friends just staring at me from behind their own walls. You should have saw the humans' faces when they found me. It was like they saw a whale jump out of its cage. You got it. I may not be as funny anymore, but I'm still a terrifying orca They didn't know what to do with me, so they gave me the biggest dose of tranquilizer I ever felt. Did you know that there's a separate part of heaven, inside of heaven, for all those whales and shrimp and sharks and sea urchins who deserved better than what they got, who now get to go even higher after being caught? I do. I've been. Sometimes I wish I never came down. Eventually they set me free, back to open ocean. Feels a lot more open after being closed in for so long. Colder too. And there's so much sea trash everywhere, more than before. It burns my lungs. It keeps getting stuck in my blowhole. It was nearly 3 days before I could get myself a bite to eat. Nearly starved, honestly. Not because I forgot how to hunt. I was just so slow. Even the turtles were like, "Move over, I'm trying to catch that sea cucumber." Twats. That gripping feeling is back inside of my chest. The voices too. The shouting so loud. Like, "What happened to stardom, Gordon?" "You're a failure down here, Gordon."
You are nothing.
Then I heard Mama's call. All this time she'd been calling my name, waiting, wondering where I'd been. It's true what they say, mama orcas never leave their kids behind. And when I heard that sound, before I could even think, I swam faster than I ever have in my whole entire life. "Where were you?" she said, and then slapped me with her fist. It's funny, seeing her, I never realized how much I wanted her to see me as a star. To see her little boy, the famed lone orca, returning to the orchestra with battle scars or something to prove his glory. But everything that's changed, everything that haunts me, it's only visible in here. To her and to the orchestra, well, when I realized that, I started crying, and Mama didn't ask any more questions. But you know, news travels pretty fast when you can hear an elephant seal sneeze from 10,000 miles away. So just like that, I was face to face with a pod squad once more. Jake, Jack, Jordan, Jimmy John. Carlos apparently fled when I went missing, with dreams of becoming a singer. How about that? And I just stared at them, and they at me, like a couple massive anemones. Just waiting. And then, as if nothing had happened, as if they hadn't mocked the life out of me, as if I hadn't spent the past 10 years rotting away in torture, they asked if I wanted to go to a greeting ceremony. There'll be new girls there, Jake said. You for you at least. I went. Not because I wanted to, because I needed to sing to my favorite reef once more. I wasn't ready. I didn't know if I'd ever be ready to do much else. So when the tradition started, I drifted off and drifted up inside. It's not the same anymore. I know what's up there. It's nothing. Nothing that can fix inside of here anyway. I don't remember how to have a conversation. So when you're sitting on the surface, letting life pass by. I am super anxious. Why is everybody staring? They are all so overbearing, always smiling, saying hi. Don't look my way, past a sad fish on display. Oh my, who is that girl looking at me? Why is she oh God. Gordon, deep breaths. Deep breaths. Wait, why is she coming over to me? What does she... Everything will be all.
Are you ready to be in the show?
It's gonna be bad. I do. Oh, I do. I want to. Grace, I love you. I'm trying to do my vows. Shut up. I'm just not good with words. I'm better with my songs, and you'll always love me too, right? You're not just gonna swim off when I need you the most. You're not gonna like trick me and embarrass me when I feel most vulnerable. No, I know I sound crazy. I'm not crazy. I just hold me and tell me everything will be okay. Please. Because I like it. Do I need a better reason than that? Just, okay, now. Thank you. You know, when I was a little boy, I used to think that you'd come down from the stars to find me. I thought there was no one in this whole ocean who could put up with me. Back then I might have said no one worth my exceptional glory, but hey, same idea, right? But then I met you, or you met me, singing to the anemones, trying to find meaning in the current. Your big, silly, toothy grin, your flipper that fits perfectly into mine, your wondrous eyes, my two big, shining stars. When you look at me, where every time you look at me, I feel this deep sense of knowing I never thought I knew. You see me. You really see me, and it's terrifying, and it's exciting, and it's home. You are my home. I have no dreams, no passions when I have you.
You can sit back down.
You are the light of my days, my brain of its haze. With your praise I am raised to the heaven. And with these feelings I know there's nowhere I need to go. You move me some type of way. I say you make me feel I'm okay, darling. With you, everything will be whole. Do I have to? I've eaten so much already. I'll tell my union about this, Kyle. This is outrageous. Hey, shut up there.
Alright, it's time for another round of seal ball. Hey, ready? Come on now. Keep the seal in the air. You know how to play. No, don't throw it back at me. Throw it at each other. Come on. What are you, dolphins? Come on. It's easy. Just keep it in the air. Find the seal. Catch the seal. Touch the seal. You're making me feel like a circus animal. Come on. You can do it. It's amazing. You're doing great. Isn't it so fun to keep it up? Some audience participation. Don't you love it? It's a great game, right? It's a great game, right?
Wrong.
Bloody why, mate? Can you just enjoy things for once? Fine, have it your way.
Grace and I had kids. Three of them. And kids these days, they're so Have you ever wondered what you could... I don't know how else to say this. They suck. They're rude, they're full of it, thinking it's all about me and how high I can bat a seal, and how good my seal ball skills are, all while forgetting about the we, the teamwork fundamentals. It's also a lot of work being a parent. Grace spends the whole day making sure the kids are fed, making sure she hunts, making sure the kids learn how to hunt, keeping her matrilineal traditions alive. And you should see the way they look at her. Talk about stardom. Meanwhile, I spend the whole day worrying that the kids find good friends, worrying that they keep from sea trash, worrying that they aren't so deeply unhappy that they chase the idea of individual glory all the way up to human entrapment. Number one, because we stay as one. Stay as one. Grace keeps me busy. It's good. It's good. She's got me on all the pod boards, all of the orchestra committees, staying social, giving back to my community. It's good. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Oh, it's not good. I try. You know, I try, but I know what I have isn't bad. I know it. The orchestra, they sound great. The kids do too. Just the other day, I asked them, what do you call a shrimp that hogs all his toys? And they didn't know. So I said, you call him a little bit shellfish. And they laughed and rolled their eyes with such joy it should have shot me out of the water and skyrocketed me over the moon. But it didn't. Nothing does, and I don't know if anything ever... No, Gordon, we promised ourselves we weren't going to go back there. We promised Grace. No voices, no stars. I'm just going to sit here with the orchestra and cheer for some seal ball. Well, Grace did me a big favour, actually. She got the seal ball committee to let me lead the singing in the 7th seal stretch. I mean, how great is that? Gordon's the staff, like 60 seconds, right? Right? Oh, here we go.
Orca mums and orca dads, orca children of all ages. For today's game of seal ball, we have a special treat for you as part of his homecoming tour for his hit single, Orca Bebe. Please welcome famed orca rock star, the one, the only, Croc! Or, as you may remember him from his childhood days singing with our orchestra, Carlos Riviera Oswaldo Cruz.
What? Just saw you, Norca. Norca, baby. Do I know what lies in store? Maybe. I love you, baby girl. You're making me crazy.
No, Carlos, that's too far. No, keep it together, Gordon. Keep it together. I taught you that song, Carlos. I still sing too, you know. Right, fine, my turn. Take me out to the seal game. I am fine amongst the crowd. Why do the voices get so loud? Stuck in this overwhelming shroud. Everything will be okay, that's what they say. If you, everything will be all. Come on, go. Everything will be all. Everything will be all. Fuck. Hello. Been swimming so long. Been sniffing so much sea trash. Been it's so cold, so alone. World's out to get me. No one wanted me. Never wanted me. Don't need grace. Don't need kids. Don't. Want. What? Who are you? There's so many people. No, stay. See me. See this me. Whoever you are. I'm an orca baby. Am I scared of what life has in store? Sure. No, maybe. But with fins I can swim and tell I can sway. I know everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. Orcas aren't even whales, you know? They're porpoises. Couldn't even get that one right. Just can't get anything right. Orca porpoise. With no purpose. Pointless. Alone, lifeless, and pointless. It's just so stupid. Stupid, all of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, back at SeaWorld on his own volition, it's time for our star! Can we make some noise? Put your hands in the air and wave them like you're an anemone who just don't care. It's the one, the only, Gordon the Orca World!
All of you whacked up humans! Get into it, yeah! Come on! Give me your love, give me your praise! Serve it to me on a silver platter and lick up my leftovers. I am a star. I am a bona fide star in your presence. Behold me, all of me. Ready? Backflip. Don't look too harsh. I know I look bad. Lucky you can't see how bad I feel. You're laughing at my suffering. Times have changed. When the humans found out about my return, there were protests, lawyers. Humans filmed documentaries, recorded podcasts. Oh, podcasts. Apparently, my name became a global movement, but not for glory, for pity. The humans wanted me out. Free Gordon. They said it was bad for an orca to be living like this. Said it was unnatural. Just my luck. The one place I got close to my dreams turns out to be another I wasn't wanted after all. So they freed me once more. This time, without tranquilizer. Now I just float in the shallow waves, where the tide does most of the moving for me. Not much else I can do. I didn't expect it to be such a sob story. When we're little, we're told life is easy. Eat krill, make a poo, sing your part in the orchestra, and don't swim too far on your own. Easy, right? Number one, because we stay as one. Sometimes think, why can I just do that? But then I look at the stars. How they dazzle. How majestically and unquestionably they still shine. And I know I never had a chance. They're all I've got left. Stars. Mama and Papa are gone. Jake and Jack died in a big fight with a yacht. Yeah, they had it coming. Jordan, well, he became an environmentalist and choked trying to eat all the trash in the sea. He wasn't that bad of a guy. Jimmy John, well, he got ganged up by a group of bull sharks. And I never heard from Carlos again, that pussy. Grace. That's the one that hurts the most. Grace, I'm sorry. Kids. You know, just a couple of days ago, I was humming to the anemones and I thought I saw my kids swim right up to me. These three big behemoths of orcas. Teeth sharp, fins high, staring. I called out, kids, kids. Papa has a story for you. Don't you want to hear about the life of Papa? But they just swam on. I mean, I don't blame them. Probably got enough on their mind. On their own. Don't need another old orca's thoughts as well. It's too bad, you know, we do all this life, all this growing and changing and trying and crying. But for what? Really? For my sake? For yours? For the chance to see the stars once more tomorrow evening? I'm a 75-year-old orca, but I have no answers. Just a story. A story and a couple silly little sea songs. That's what I have to prove I did it. I did it. How'd you like me now, life? My rusty flippers, they don't flip no more. My trusty rippers, they don't rip no more. Don't know what I have left in store. Can't think of anything I ain't seen before. Thankful for the open sea. You've been pretty good to me. No more curiosity. No more left to say. No songs left to play. Everything's okay, regardless. Everything has gone okay. Farewell. Be well. I will be.
Pity, pity, pity. So that's the best thing that can ever happen, ever. Rather morbid, isn't it? Thought we'd at least get another round of seal ball or something? No. It's a killing orca. To put an end to a life. Even as annoying as that blubbering fella was, you'd hate to, die. But such is life. Right. Dying. Whether you're a whaling whale or comedian crab or an accountant hyena or a janitor. You can't have lived if you don't also have died. Understand? Maybe I'm a little bit too generous with my own doses of awkward tranquilizer. And again, maybe not. We're all orcas, orca babies. Are we scared of what life has in store? Sure, no, maybe. But with fins that can swim and a tail that can sway, I know everything will be okay. Sing it with me now. Everything will be okay.
Yeah.